You ever have one of those days where you feel like you're just spinning your wheels? You know, you're working hard, you're busy all day, but when you look back, you haven't actually gotten anywhere that matters? Well, today, that changes. We're going to break down a really simple, actionable framework to help you build a day that's not just busy, but actually truly productive. Yeah, if that question hits home, you are definitely not alone. We have all been there. You end the day completely exhausted, but you still have that nagging feeling that you didn't move the needle on the things that are really important. But hey, that's what we're here for. We're going to give you a clear path to break out of that cycle for good. All right, so before we jump into any tools or fancy life hacks, we have to start with the absolute foundation of everything, your mindset. Because, real productivity isn't about how many things you check off a list. It's about the why, the intention behind everything you do. And this right here, this is the core idea. Anyone can fill a day with random tasks. That's just motion. But being intentional, that's about making a conscious choice. It's about asking yourself, what's the one thing I can do today that's going to have the biggest domino effect on my goals? That's the difference. Think about it. You ever feel like you're just reacting to your day? Like you're a passenger in your own car? That's what happens when your mindset isn't pointed in the right direction. But when you set that mental direction first, your actions, they just naturally start to follow. It's like having a GPS for your day. Okay, so mindset is locked in. Now let's talk about the one habit that honestly changes everything. It's planning ahead. See, the most productive people, they don't just wake up and hope for a good day. No way. They create a blueprint for it, and they do it the night before. So why the night before? What's the magic in that? Well, it's all about something called decision fatigue. Every single choice you make all day, from what to wear to what to work on next, it drains your mental battery. So, by making those key decisions ahead of time, you save all that precious mental energy for the actual work. You wake up ready to go, not ready to, well, think about what to do. And this brings us to a total game changer, the rule of three. Instead of staring at a monster to-do list that just makes you want to crawl back into bed, you focus on just three. That's it. Three key priorities for the day. This isn't about doing less. It's about forcing yourself to do what really, truly matters. And let's be real, we've all done it. We spend hours on the easy stuff, the busy work, because it feels good to check things off. But this slide is a great little gut check. So ask yourself, are your top three priorities in that left column, are they actually moving you forward, or are they just chores in disguise? All right, you've got your mindset right, you've got your blueprint for the day, now it's time to launch. A productive day doesn't just stumble into existence when your alarm goes off. You've got to light the fuse with a powerful, intentional morning routine. And listen, this doesn't have to be some complicated 2-hour ritual. We're talking less than 10 minutes to completely set the tone for your entire day. First, hydrate your brain. Then, move your body, even just a little. And this is crucial. Disconnect from your phone. Don't let the world's agenda become yours. Then, and only then, review your priorities. This simple sequence is everything. So, you're all set up for a great day. The plan is there, the intention is there, but now you have to face the enemy. And that enemy is constant distraction. We live in a world that is practically designed to shatter our focus. Winning this war on our attention, that's the whole ballgame. This right here, this is the modern-day battlefield for productivity. Every ping, every buzz, every notification, it's like a tiny little arrow aimed right at your focus. And when your focus is broken into 1,000 little pieces, guess what? So is your progress. Meaningful work just becomes impossible. So, how do we fight back? How do we win this war? Well, we use a simple but incredibly effective weapon, the 25-5 method. Honestly, think of it like a workout for your brain, a way to train your focus muscle. For anyone who struggles with distraction, and let's face it, that's all of us, this is a lifesaver. The method itself is so simple, but man, is it effective. For 25 minutes, it's just you and one task. Phone away, tabs closed, 0 interruptions. Then, for 5 glorious minutes, you completely step away. You get up, you stretch, you look out a window. This rhythm of intense focus and then real rest, that's the secret to producing high-quality work without burning out. Look, having one super productive day is great, but it's kind of like a single drop of rain. But what we're really after is a powerful river, right? A consistent string of productive days that carves a path straight to our goals. This is about building a system that lasts.
You ever wonder how some people just seem to get better and better over time? It's not magic, it's this. It's reflection. The simple act of looking back on your day is what turns that day's experience into actual growth for tomorrow. It's the secret ingredient that compounds your efforts over time.
And this little table right here, this is your tool for making that happen. It takes, 60 seconds at the end of the day, but the impact is huge. What did I get done? What got in my way? And what's one tiny thing I can do to make tomorrow just a little bit better? This habit, it's a true game changer. And we need to be crystal clear about something here. This is not about being perfect. It's about being consistent. The goal isn't to become some flawless productivity robot. That's just a fast track to burnout. The goal is just to show up, to make a little bit of progress every single day. That's the win. And this right here, this is the mindset that changes everything. So forget about perfection. Just embrace progress. Ask yourself this one simple question every morning. How can I make today just a little bit better than yesterday? That, my friends, is the real secret to building a truly productive life.